A narcissist will always use this to cover their vulnerable and miserable life. We're back for another video. My heartfelt wishes to everyone who has arrived today. My channel wouldn't exist if it weren't for your support. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. To ensure that you don't miss any new videos, please subscribe to this channel and enable the notification bell. Let's get this party started. How do narcissists alter their self-perception through the manipulation of others? In this video, I explore the motivations behind narcissists' need to alter their perceptions of themselves. As you get to know them, you'll see that they want to be loved by the majority. People sometimes misunderstand or are swayed by the narcissist's charm because of their false belief that they are polite and considerate. Narcissists always think they're the victim. They don't seem to understand why they've been subjected to so much pain and suffering. They always think that everyone is cruel, so they have to do the same if they want to survive. Narcissists make up stories about themselves to keep them from feeling humiliated. Their behaviors are laced with a heavy dose of self-justification. Their public image is everything to them. Thus, they go to great lengths to uphold the reputation they've made for themselves. This will lead to greater delusions on the part of narcissists as more people believe in their fake grandeur, which will make them more delusional. Those few who have seen narcissists for what it is will either ignore or drown out the voices of narcissists. However, because narcissists are able to point the finger of blame at individuals who are critical of them in this way, they are able to defend themselves. A narcissist refuses to accept blame for his or her acts and accepts no responsibility for the consequences of those actions. Knowing they have more people on their side, however, gives them the confidence they need to keep lying. It's all about the numbers with hidden narcissists. They'll need the extra help. The narcissist feels more in control the more people believe in and applaud his or her created character. To avoid having to deal with their own mistakes, failures, and heartbreaks, they can always point the finger at others. Selective amnesia is a coping mechanism that allows them to ignore their own faults and focus instead on the harm caused by others. In their minds, the other person was nasty and unpleasant to them, and they don't know why they did what they did. Because of their spiritual beliefs, religious narcissists believe that God has a special fondness for them. In general, they're quick to talk about how God is aiding and blessing them, and they do so frequently. Many narcissists have found success in today's environment. However, they are mistaken about where their success comes from. Despite this, they are certain that they are headed in the right direction. Because of this, they would go on living their worst-case scenarios and pretending to be saints at church. Even when they were at home, they would smile, be polite, and be happy to serve others just so they could return home and be ready to take on anyone that came their way. There is no harm in narcissists doing what they want in private because it has no influence on their identity. All that matters is what other people think of them. Narcissists are self-obsessed because their egos are fueled by what others think of them. They want other people to believe that the identity they've created is genuinely theirs. Having a cheerful, helpful, and trustworthy demeanor is really crucial to them. A stronger sense of self-worth develops as a result. Even if they aren't, it still makes them feel better. For narcissistic persons, lying and manipulating others is an essential part of achieving success and maintaining healthy relationships. To make matters worse, they convince themselves that they aren't the only ones engaging in this type of conduct. To acquire what they desire, people will go to any lengths, including putting on a false persona. That's all that really matters. When things get tough, narcissists tell themselves falsehoods to get through it. Everyone else is the same as them, therefore they don't feel the need to make any adjustments. The narcissist, on the other hand, spends his or her life avoiding humiliation. Consequently, the fake self they portray must be one that they are satisfied with. The embarrassment and pain they are attempting to hide are so great that no matter how hard they try, they can never hide it. Most of the time, people with narcissistic tendencies spend their life trying to present a beautiful image of themselves while hiding their genuine, unsightly selves and dark desires. While it's fair to want to be perceived as the finest version of oneself, narcissists have no empathy. They're just interested in themselves and stealing from others. Putting your trust in them, or even liking them, is a bad idea. Narcissists can't deal with their own identity because they'd rather live a falsehood than face the truth. They'd go to great lengths to discredit anyone who disagreed with them. All in all, this is it for today's video. I'm happy to hear that this information was useful to you. Please use the space provided below to express yourself. And please consider subscribing to our channel and clicking the bell icon below to be notified of new videos. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to what I had to say. Thanks.